Hey y'all, I'm wishing y'all a good day. Hope you're enjoying, if you have the day off, MLK Day. Um, Usually the financial institutions and the schools, I think the post office usually have it off. So enjoy your day off. Popping in here, just giving some news updates and what I've been hearing going on in the USA and around the world. Here it goes. So I heard our President Trump is sending in, well, he's threatening to send in 1,500, I believe, Army troops. They're coming from Alaska. And I think they're parish troopers as well, going into Minnesota because, if you haven't heard, there's a lot of ICE raids there and agents there now. The state, the community is not happy about that. There's been a lot of protests. I've been listening to, and seen on different podcasts and news, how upset the people look. They're out there blowing whistles, yelling, cussing. I've heard a lot of curse word. F you, get out of here. They're mad. Um, Plus there's the winter snowy weather. It looks very cold, a lot of snow, dreary. Um, yeah. So he's threatening to send them in. And I think usually when it usually comes through. Anyway, I was thinking, with some of the protesters and even the reporters are risking a lot. The ones that are out there, they got independent news out there. Um, they're putting their lives at risk, even their freedom, because I don't know if you all have heard of, well, he's kind of well known. He used to work at CNN, and now he has his like independent news podcast, and his name is Don Lemon. He was out there this weekend, I believe it was Sunday, and some protesters was having some event, and they went to a church. They went inside a church. I don't know if they were supposed to go inside a church, but apparently the pastor there wasn't very happy that they intruded and they were having a church service. Anyway, I heard Don Lemon talking about it because apparently he just found out that the DOJ is threatening to put charges against him because he was happened to be at the event, and he did go inside the church, and you know how he had a phone, I think, I'm sorry, a microphone up to one of the pastors was asking a question. Um, they didn't take kindly to that, the church. So, and then some people were accusing the church pastor of being supportive with ICE. This, I don't know. I can't prove any of that. So this is what I'm hearing and seeing. So apparently, so he's there. I guess the accusation is that he carried these people in there and he was behind this. He says no, he just showed up because he got a flyer that this was happening. So he just went there as an independent reporter to report on it. So guess they didn't. And I think they probably picked on him because he's the well known out of them and his face is more well known. So sometimes you have to be careful where you are in the wrong place at the wrong time. And I think that's what happened to him, really, because I'd be wondering, is it better just to mind your own business? MYOB, mind your own business. It's getting dangerous times, and even reporters' jobs is risky and dangerous. You could lose your life as a reporter, I think, in these days. So you have to pick and choose. And y'all, you want to speak up, you want to support the oppressed, you want to do all that. But I don't think I'm a hero. If I was one of those superheroes like Supergirl or Batgirl or something, or Catwoman, maybe so. But I'm just little old me. And I gotta be honest, I've never been to a protest in my life. There's a saying in my family, bullet don't have eyes. It doesn't. So you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, you get linked up, pull up, and gather up in this mess that you didn't mean to be in, or your intent was not to be there, but you got caught up in it. And especially if you're an American citizen and you're here and you're born here, you don't want to be pulled up into all that mess, especially if you are not white and you are black, brown. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be caught up in that. So I'm like, I hate to say it, but mind your own business. Not that it can protect you from all of that, but it's a lot. It's overwhelming. And I'm an introvert. I'm claiming it. I've accepted. My daughter said I don't like people. It's not that I don't like people. I just don't like to be around a lot of people, and I'm not very trusting. And you do have to earn my trust. You know, like even at my home, I'm watching you on the camera approaching the door. If I think you're a solicitor, guess who ain't coming into the door? You won't even know I'm home. So, and I like my online shopping, y'all. I don't like being in the stores that much. Ooh, and I don't like going to Walmart. It's just too many people, too many stuff going on. That is not my store. Yes, you can get stuff, but other family members do that. I can't. I'll go to other smaller stores. Yeah. But online shopping is my thing because it's more targeted. When I go into stores, it might be dangerous because I will see more stuff to buy. Yeah, no. Save more money being Target shopper. Anyway, I'm getting off the subject. But anyway, just be safe out there, y'all. And Trump now, y'all, if you haven't been listening to the news, he's threatening that he wants Greenland for whatever purpose they believe they need Greenland for. And he's threatening Canada. And NATO's like, they scared because they're gearing up, like France and Denmark and all of that. But we know what I heard. Maybe they do have something to be scared about, because I heard from some of the podcasts and news independent casts that when the USA went in on Venezuela, they were using technology they'd never seen, like some sonic noise sound thing that made they lost their hearing. They couldn't hear. It caused headache, nausea, stuff. They were using stuff, they said, they've never seen. Some people are saying alien technology. I'm saying, you talking about from outer space, or you just saying it's foreign, they never seen it before? But maybe the USA do have something up their sleeve. Maybe they do have some technology that they've never seen, not accustomed. And they don't fight wars like the old days. No, they be using these drone things, and yeah, they've used technology now. So maybe they do have something to fear. Even Canada, you hear, and they're gearing up. Like, and I'm like, I'm just waiting to see if he can really take Greenland. Not that I'm wishing that on people, but I'm like, he talking like he you know, he has a lot of power, and he has no fear. Now he's doing tariff on the NATO countries that are not agreeing with him about taking or buying Greenland or whatever. Y'all, these are serious times. I don't know. MYOB, mind your own business. I don't know. But anyway, y'all, don't lose hope. I do a lot of praying. I pray for family members, friends, when y'all going out, coming in, serious times, and just be safe and try to do what's right. Yeah, and I don't support any of the political sides, because I usually think that government sometimes are not for the people. You know, what I am for, I do support the human race. I do support what's right. I am conservative. I do believe in values and family and having morals, and I do believe in God. That's what keep me sane, y'all. And I do study that Bible like a textbook. There's a lot in there, a lot of history. And Revelation, are we in that time? Y'all better read Revelation. Anyway, y'all, if you like what I say, share, subscribe. I appreciate it all. I even just viewing what I put out is I appreciate it and I'm thankful. Y'all have a good day.